right, shalom, shalom.
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 All right, we GmsLouisianaSaints coming back at you with another live lesson. All right. Before we get started, peace. And then all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Arakadah.
All right, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to the Akim.
Shalom.
Right? And as you see in prophecy, man, prophecies are taking root. All right. You have that whole Roe v. Wade thing, all right, in the news. All right. You have the rumors of war between Russia, all right, and the EU. Okay, so they were speaking today. All right. One of the Russian ministers basically said, London is going to be the first place that they hit, all right, that when World War III starts, man, all right? So we're going to get into the scriptures, so Lord willing to be edified, man. There's many various topics that we can get into, man, pertaining to the spirit of prophecy, right? Got it.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 1. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower.
God, we're going to stand upon the watch, man. We're going to see and look for all these things that are coming to pass, man. All right? And this whole uprising of the people, all right? And what they believe to be unrighteous decrees is one of them, man. All right? And these rumors of war, the famine, all right? The pestilence, all right? Now you're talking about a new pandemic, all right, coming for those who have took the shot, man. All right. So, man, there's so many things that are going on, man, that the Lord is showing forth, man. All right, and we're standing upon our watch, and we're giving it to you, man. We're telling you of these things that are happening.
Online, you can get Isaiah 62 and 6, and it reads, "And set me upon the tower, and I will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved."
That's right, man. All right. We're looking for the signs of the Heavenly Father, man. All right. To what? That which you may say to the people, man. We're going to tell Israel, all right? We're going to look for the signs for what we're going to tell Israel, the coming things to come, of the coming things to come to pass, all right, on the face of the earth, man. All right. So we're looking for those things that the Lord is sending out there, man. All right, giving warning.
That's right. It says, "And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it."
That's right, man. The prophets have made these scriptures plain upon tables, so that when we read it, we can give it to you, we deliver it to you in the simplest way, man, so you'll be able to understand it, man. All right, from the milk to the meat, man. All right, break all things down thoroughly through the scriptures, man. All right, scriptures say prove all things.
That's right. And it says, for the vision, verse 3, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie."
That's right. Everything is for an appointed time, man. All right, the elect waking up. All right, certain things, certain prophecies, and certain orders, man. Everything happens at a specific time, man. Even the end. All right, and we see these things manifesting within the earth, man. All right, so we know that the Lord's return is very nigh. All right.
Right. It says, "Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry."
That's right. Though it seemed like it's taking a long time, man. All right, it's not, man. All right, it will surely come, man. I mean that it's going to be fulfilled, man. These prophecies are going to be fulfilled, and they're going to come to pass, man. All right.
Brother got one for you. You got that.
All right. This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6. "I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem.
Still in there. Lucky, we had a technical difficulty with the phone. Are we back? You got it, bro. Yeah. I just hell out that my phone had the temperature on my phone that went up. Right?
We all good now. All right. Isaiah 62, verse 7, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
That's right. Is that from the top?
All right. Isaiah 62, verse 6, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem.
What you said? Yeah, we the Israelites according to the Bible. All right. We not IUIC though, we GMS. Great Millstone. Yeah. We teach totally different from IUIC. All right. Yeah, go ahead, man.
She better stop watching IUIC.
You got it. I'll go ahead.
Yeah, come. Isaiah 62, verse 6, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence.
That's right, man. The man of the Lord is going to be out there preaching the doctrines. All right? How about Shimei Al-Shad, man? We're bringing destruction to America, man. All right? Not that prosperity, all right, that these other camps be preaching, man. All right? The churches, all right? And all these other, false prophets, man. All right? They're going to be telling you about the calamities, man, about the trials and the tribulations that you're going to face, all right, before you enter into the kingdom, man, because the scripture say with much tribulation we shall enter into the kingdom, man. All right, so the real prophets are going to be what? Telling you to prepare for the battles, man. All right, prepare for the spiritual warfare, man.
Right.
All right. You want to speak on something?
Yeah, I was just going to say, we teach a tall tale sign. She said she follow IUIC, man. And that's, the abbreviation is Israelites United in Christ, man. So we teach the real name of the Lord, man. All right? It tells you in the book of Psalms, what is the name of the Lord and his son, if thou can tell, man. Proverbs. Yeah. So we teach the name of the Lord, man. We teach the prophecies as they are written in the Bible. We don't take anything from the book, and we don't add anything, man. All right? Go ahead,
man. All right, I'll read verse 7 again. Isaiah 62, verse 7, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
Yep. That's right, man. Till you make Jerusalem, all right, a praise in the earth, man. His people, man. All right. Bringing the Israelites back to their homeland, establishing righteousness within the earth, man. All right. True judgment. All right. Not Esau in the way that he, portrayed his laws, man. Because before this whole Roe v. Wade thing was okay for you to go to the abortion clinic and get rid of a baby, man, for any cause, man. All right, but nevertheless, man, the Lord is going to establish His laws, man, His statutes and commandments within the earth, man. All right, and bring divine order. What you have, God?
I got two of them real quick. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. I'm gonna read to verse 9. It says, but behold, be not ignorant of this thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day. So ultimately, we don't operate on the timing of this worldly setting, man, America. All right, we operate on the timing of the Lord. The Lord said 1,000 years is a day to the Lord, man. All right, so we know that these prophecies are going to come to pass in the Lord's time. Like the brother said, the vision is yet for an appointed time. That word appointed means designated, set time, man. All right, so there's a set time that all these things are going to happen. It may not happen. It's not going to happen according to what we think is going to happen. We think something might happen tomorrow or the next day or next week, but the Lord might have a plan for a month or years later, man. So we operate on the Lord's time, and that's how we stay in a mindset of righteousness that we're in, man. When you don't operate on the Lord's timing, you start going off, man. Oh, well, I think this going to happen on this time. Getting in your feelings, man. We stick to prophecy, and we do the will of the Father, man. That's why you see us out here in the sweltering heat, week in and week out, doing the will of the Lord, man. You don't see these other camps out here. How we looking, Akim? It's showing clear on my end. Back. All right. Shalom, Akim. We had some technical difficulties. All right. My phone overheated because of the sun, but we in a cooler place. Call on y'all.
It's 96 degrees out here right now. minutes.
Go ahead, you can start speaking out. I'll send it. We should be good.
All right, you still got that scripture. Cause I know we went over it, but you know the.
I was on.
Okay.
It's in 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 9. It says, "The Lord is not slack concerning His promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance."
All right, man. The Lord is not slack concerning His promise, man. All right, meaning that His word is going to come to pass, man. As some men do count slackness, man. All right, because some people don't believe the word of the Lord, man. They don't believe that it's going to come to pass, man. Because everything right now is, they believe is neutral, man. All right, but things are heating up, man. All right, a lot of things in the world are happening. All right.
Lonnie,
You in charge? I got one out. Keep speaking out.
All right. It says, but it shall accomplish. All right, I'm gonna go back. It says, that's another one. All right.
2 Peter 3 and 8.
All right. 2 Peter 3 and 8. So the scripture says, all right, that what? That Israel may return, all right, to what? To the Lord, man. All right, in the last days, man. All right, and that's why we profess in His word. That's why we profess in His word, man. All right, to tell you that the Lord's word is not slack, that it's going to come to pass. All right, to get back right with the Lord. All right, so that you may get salvation, man. Because that's what we're fighting for, man. All right, the man that's out here teaching. All right, that's what we're fighting for, man. We're fighting for you. All right, and our own selves, man, and our own problems, our own situations, man. All right, we all in this together, man, until we hit the chariots. All right.
Yeah. And the Most High got you niggas figured out, because niggas thinking that, okay, well, the Lord ain't gonna come this year. The Lord ain't gonna come next year. How much time do I have left in America to do whatever it is my heart desires? That's why it's written in the scriptures that the Lord some men count slackness, man. The Lord knows the hearts in each and every one of the inhabitants of the earth, man. He knows you Israelites not trying to wake up to this truth. You celebrate Pride Month, all right? You ready to celebrate 4th of July, all right? The next month, we got September coming up, Labor Day. You geared up to do the things of the world and not the things of the Heavenly Father, man. That's why the vision is yet for an appointed time, because the Lord don't want you to figure this out, man. He only wants a certain remnant of people to figure this out, and the Lord don't want you to know when He's coming with these scourges, man. These different plagues, these pestilence, man. That's why it's going to tell you here, it says, all right, verse 10, "But the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up." Right, man, because the Most High, He wants this place to get dismantled, man. There's no shake back for America. So when these plagues come, like the scriptures state, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, man. Because some men count slackness. You thinking about, oh, how much time do I have to do this? You're not thinking about, okay, well, how much time left do we have before the famine of the word? You're not thinking about that. You're thinking about how much time you got left until you can sew up that 401k, all right? You can get that retirement plan coming in, that unemployment, whatever Jake does to just be able to have the comfortability in his home, man. It's a Rock 5 and 7 money. Have the comfortability. Jake wants to have AC blowing in his house, a recliner to sit on, and food in the refrigerator, man, just to do folly, man. All right? But the Lord requires us to come out here. We're uncomfortable, man, out here. The phone just went off because of the high temperatures that went in, man. We had to switch another spot and come around the block, man. Come around the side of the block, man. Just to do this word. That's how dedicated and willing we are to do the will of the Heavenly Father, man. All right? You got it, huh?
Con, because like the brother just now said, man, all right, you know, Jake is not looking for it, man, all right? He doesn't care, man, all right? He doesn't care that his judgment is coming, man. He's seeking for God. He's seeking for, all right, the pleasures of this world, man, the things that are going to make him feel good, man, all right? That's the reason why people don't like to hear the truth, man, all right? But as the scripture say, man, it's going to come as a thief in the night, man. All right? Because, you know, they'll make the Lord justified, man, for doing so, man. All right, so He's giving you that judgment, man, because He gave you multiple opportunities to get yourself right, to repent, to come to Him with humbleness, man, with sincerity,
Right.
and tell Him that you're sorry. All right, so that way He may show you mercy in that day, man, if it's His will.
And we talk about this all the time, man. Jake is in a fleshly, carnal mindset, man. Everything Jake does on this side is to get a carnal benefit. Y'all remember that movie, what it was, Players Club? When he was dragging him around the parking lot, he said, what was that Players Club? He said, do something to make me feel good.
Yeah.
I think that was do something to make me feel good. That's what Jake wants, man. Jake wants a jester. He wants some entertainment. And they had the brother Maya showed us last week, all right, that they had this singles club event, and at the event you had none but single women. No men were there, man. You couldn't even spot a man in there, man. It's little to no men. That shows you what? That the power of Eve, you so-called women, has failed you, man. Leading up to this Roe v. Wade being overturned, man, it's going to become a lot of hell. And then you got Edomites that's saying, so what? What you going to do about it? That it's overturned, man. Speaking of Jeff Landry, the Attorney General of Louisiana, man, he said if you're thinking about, and then there's no exception for rape or incest. I made a mistake when I said that yesterday. I thought it was an exception for rape or incest, man. There's no exception right now in Louisiana for the abortion laws being overturned for rape or incest, man. That's how wicked it's going to get down here. You got guys like Jeff Landry, the Attorney General, that's saying if you're thinking about coming against this decree from the Supreme Court, suit up, man. Suit up, which means what? You're going to have to go to court. Suit up, boot up, man. Yeah, like the brother said, man.
Pull up.
Pull up, man. Yeah, you got it. All right, so like, brother,
All right.
This is Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
That's right, man. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, for suddenly shall the vengeance of the Lord shall come upon you, man. All right. That means that you got to seek the Lord while the iron is hot, man. While the prophets are out here preaching this word, man. All right. Getting this as quickly as you can possibly get out here, man. It'll be better for you to develop that relationship with the Lord in that time, man.
Right.
All right. And it says, can you read that one more time for me, brother?
Just give me a second.
No problem.
Just grab a little bookmark. All right. But this is Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. Phone getting hot again?
Yeah, a little bit. I feel it getting hot. You good, huh? Lord got us.
Sirach chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish.
That's right, it says in thy security, man. That means in when you're in the ways of your flesh, man. When you're in this world, all right, comfortability, right? All right. When you nestle, in your house, you're satisfied with everything that's going on, all right, in this world. You don't care about the wickedness, all right, that's going on in the world. You don't care about the oppression, right? You don't care about the Lord coming back, all right? You just want to continue to do the things that you're doing, man, all right? The Lord is going to destroy you for those things, man.
All right. Jake wants, the Lord ain't waking up another Malcolm X, man. He ain't waking up no MLKs, man. That's what Jake really wants, man. Jake wants the 3-piece suit, shaved face, bald head, Jake to come in and give him some type of guidance, man. The Lord's not dealing with that, man. The Lord raised up the prophets out of the midst of Babylon and across the four corners to do his will, man. That's why we have the common denominators about ourselves, man. We come in that same speech, that same mindset, man. Because you can't be our brother. A brother is someone that views the same viewpoints as you, man. All right? He believes in the same things that you believe. That's why people come up and say, oh, brothers, shalom, or hey, how y'all doing, brothers? We're not your brother, man. You don't believe in what we believe. You could be edified and turn and be meek for repentance to come back to this. But ultimately, if you stuck in the ways of the world, you're going to be destroyed in that, man. Go ahead.
I got one real quick. I'll backing you up. This is Matthew 6:24. It says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve Yahweh and Mammon, man. All right, so you gotta pick what side that you want to be on, man, because you can't have two masters, man. You're gonna love the world, all right, or you're gonna love Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, you gotta pick what side you want to be on, man. All right, because as the scripture said, you're gonna love one more than the other, man. All right, you're playing both sides. All right, and the Lord said He wants you what, to be hot nor cold, man. He wants you to be on fire for the truth, man.
Right. Because the Lord literally, the Lord is on fire for us, man. The Lord has gave us mercy by giving us this truth, man. The Lord is for us, man. Even though we catching hell, to know we're in the mindset that we know that we pissed the Most High off, man. Our people as a nation, we went against the Lord, so we're suffering the penalties for it, man. What Jake say? Take your lick, lay on your mat, do your time. If you don't want to do the time, don't do the crime. We did the crime, man. We broke the law, so we're doing the time right now, man. So that same mindset and that same idea that you have towards something in the world, Jake, have it towards the truth, man. Know that you wrong the Most High. Know that this is our way out of here, man. You got it, man. I got two back in. I love two.
All right, God. This is real quick. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 22. Moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of the Most High. But whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance, all right, they lived in the great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called they peace. And that's exactly what we have going on here in America, as well as around the world in 2022. There's a great war on ignorance. And right now, ignorance is winning. Okay, that's why, the people are in so much gross darkness, protesting over things that have absolutely nothing to do with, forwarding life and forwarding righteousness on the planet Earth. Here it is, gas prices are high. You got food shortages on the verge. Okay, blackouts, energy shortages, all right, things like that. Inflation and so on and so forth. But do you see people, marching up and down the street, protesting against their government on those particular things? No. But instead, you see people protesting and marching and losing their minds over what? The right to murder their children.
Which is wicked in the first place, man.
Right.
You want the right to murder. That shows you how spoiled these Americans are, man. They have the right to do whatever they want. You could protest, parade up and down the street with if you're a man with another man, all right, as your spouse. If you're a woman with another woman as your spouse, all right, you could literally do the most wickedness in the society, and you got people protesting for the right to murder, man. That's why these devils here in Louisiana in particular, these governors, these attorney generals, these politicians, they bucking up against you damn Eves, man. That's why the attorney general says suit up, man. And you see in that thumbnail, you don't see no Jakes in that thumbnail, man. You see nothing but Edomites. So Eve and this feminist movement, this Me Too movement, you're going to have a hard time with these Edomites up here in office, man. These politicians, man. Because guess what? Every one of those politicians that you see, John Bell Lewis, Jeff Landry, all right, these state representatives, they got stock loads of guns, stock loads of ammunition. When they get off work, they going to the shooting range. When it's hunting season, they going hunting, man. So if you want to take it, he says suit up. And that could be suit up with your guns, all right, suit up in the court system. Either way, you're not going to beat these Edomites. It's going to take the Lord, man. So that's what we rely on, man. That's why we're coming out here and upgrading the people, man. These things are wrong, man. It's unjust. There's no justice being brought out in these streets, man. You got it, huh?
You want to say something, Mama Walls?
No, I was just, that was good.
Okay. This real quick. This Isaiah chapter 60, verses 1 and 2. All right, Isaiah 60, verse 1. Arise, shine, for thy light is come. And that light that has come was first and foremost 2,000 years ago, Yahweh Shai, and the gospel that he preached. And now in this current day, the light that has come to Jake is, his prophets. The prophets, the apostles, the men of the Lord, standing on the street, week in and week out, teaching this word unto our people. All right. So Isaiah 60 and 1, arise, shine, thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. All right, now verse 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people.
Right. But that's right, man. And this light tells you, I believe in Matthew, has been brought across the four corners, and then the end shall come down. All right. So this light gives direction, gives guidance. If you're in a dark place and you see light shine upon that dark place, now you can actually see where you are. You can see what's in front of you. You can see what's behind you. You can see who's trying to attack you. You can see your enemies, man. That's what this truth reveals to the world, man. Starting with Esau, Edom. We tell you that this man is the devil, man. We tell you that he cannot change. We tell you that his iron, his wicked and rusted as iron, man. He come crouching, trying to humble himself. And on the planet Earth, he plays and fulfills out that role, man. This is his identity. We revealed that across the four corners from the apostles on down to the least of them, man. The identity of the so-called white man. We've also revealed the identity of 2/3 of our people. Because you're acting in that light of having no knowledge, man. Protesting for vain things. Going down like that old saying they say, like a chicken with his head cut off, man. No direction, man. That's our people. So the Most High, if you believe in a higher power, like everybody says they believe in God, right? Well, I believe in a higher power. Or I know the Lord working through all things. Well, you damn right about that. He's working through all things, man. He's working through all things to take his elect up out of this place and give you knowledge and give you wisdom and shine light upon his world. And he's working to destroy this place, man, which you're going to see in a little bit, all right? All these things are not happening around us from that. Everybody's so pissed off about this Roe v. Wade, but this is a distraction for another thing that's coming down to hit you with a curveball, man. You got it, I select it.
All right, just want to back this
No, you got a little bit more. Isaiah 60, verse 2, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. You know, that war of ignorance. You know, the gross darkness that's covering the eyes of these people.
Hey, actually, I got a precept for that out. All right, this is Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe unto them that call good evil, and evil good, Shalakia. They call evil good and good evil. That put darkness for light, all right, and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet, all right, and sweet for bitter, man, all right, because the light, as the brothers were just now speaking on, was what? The truth, man, all right, the ways of the Lord, man, all right. They want to block out this light, man, all right. They want to keep the darkness to continue, man. They want the darkness to continue to grow upon this place, man, all right.
They don't want to be educated, which means to bring out, man. They don't want to have a clue about what's going on, and that's total wickedness, man. The Most High wouldn't be righteous if he didn't put the prophets out on the four corners to warn you of these things, man. Yeah. That's righteous. That's mercy from the Lord saying, hey, man, come back. We know we have a nation, speaking of you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, we know we have a nation full of adulterers, full of fornicators. The Most High knows that, all right? He knows you're a sinner, Jake. Jake said, I'm a sinner. Oh, Most High don't love me. Listen, man, the Most High knows everything about you, man. He can number the hairs on your head. So he knows your background, Jake. The Most High is extending his hand and telling you, come back, man. Because you cannot escape these curses, Jake. Whether you be an attorney in this building right here, whether you be a medical doctor, whether you be an actor, a basketball player, you can't escape these curses, man. You can't escape Revelation 13 and 16, man. Because he required all right? This devil is going to collect on all spectrums, man. He wants to come to collect, man. All right? And you Jakes, you better beware, man. Because the Most High's not playing. It's hella hot out here. These prophecies are hot. There's a lot of rape, rob, and murder going on. Judgment is reaching the ceiling, man. We're doing this right now. You think we would be out here in the swelter sun, man? All right? Well, we could potentially face health risks out here doing this work. If we weren't going to be rewarded in the end, if we didn't believe we were going to be rewarded in the end for this, man, come on, man. You got people that literally work in the sun that don't even want to come out in these scorching heats, man. But we're coming out to do the word and upgrade the people, man. We're going to be rewarded for this, man. The Most High said he's not unrighteous to forget our labor and our works of love, man. So we're going to be greatly rewarded for doing what we're doing if we hold fast to the faith. And we're seeing things that give us faith boosters on the daily. So why cop out now? Why back out now, man? Why bug out now, man? You got it, huh? I got two after y'all brothers.
All right. Isaiah 60 and 2. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. But the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
That's right. His glory shall be seen upon thee, man. These prophets, man, that's coming out here preaching the word, man. All right, giving you the message, man. All right, the light, all right, is shining upon you, man. All right, that what? That your light may shine inside of you, man. That light may be lit within you, man. All right, and be a part of this great light, man. All right, which is really going to take over the earth, man. But right now, man, all right, the dark, all right, they're in their own time, man. All right, but as the scriptures say, man, the scriptures say what that everything is for a appointed time, man. So it's only a matter of time before this light, covers the earth, man. All right.
Matthew 5:14. This is John 12:46. It says, Yahushua speaking. It says, I'm going to start at 44. It says, Yahushua cried and said, he that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. And that's the exact message that the apostles on down to the least of us are pushing, aren't we? We're saying the same thing. We're saying what? John 12:44. Yahushua cried and said, and the scriptures say to cry aloud, spare not. It says, he that believeth on me, believeth not on me, but on him that sent me. That's the message that we're directing towards the nation of Israel, man. All right? For you to come back into these laws, statutes, and commandments, we're directing a message upon these heathens to tell you that you're not the chosen people of the Most High. We are, man, and we can prove it. Moab can't prove that he's the chosen people of the Most High, man, that the Lord is dealing with him. Esau, damn for sure, can't prove the Lord ain't dealing with him on the right-hand side. All right? Ammon can't prove it. Ishmael can't prove it, man. Although he tries to, supersessionism, all right, things like that. You can't prove that you're the chosen people of the Most High because you receive your constellation, Ishmael, all right? You've got that portion, man. And we see it on the planet Earth today. But it says, John 12:45, it says, and he that seeth me, seeth him that sent me. So if you see this word, you see the prophecy, you see the men of the Lord, you're literally seeing Yahweh Shem Yahushua on these highways and byways, man. All right? Don't get emotional and think, okay, well, these men aren't the typical guys that you would see preaching the word, man. That's how Yahushua came, man. An austere man. They feared him, man, because of the words that he spoke, man. And that's why they saw his light, and they're going to do the same thing for the men of the Lord, man. We just got to hold fast because we're not going to go through what Yahushua went through, man. We're not going to go through all that pain, all right? All those blows, man. But spiritually, we're going through it on a scale to where we're being made manifest that we're the men of the Lord. But it says, John 12:46, like it's back in the mind, and Unwise of it says, I am come a light into the world, that whosoever believeth on me should not abide in darkness. So that's how you ultimately not abide in that gross darkness, man. You believe on his word. The Most High is you're gonna go from a foggy window to you can't see nothing out of it, to it's gonna be crystal clear, man. You're gonna see this place for what it really is. And yeah, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, you're gonna catch hell, but it's gonna be worth it in the end, man. We're at the end right now, man. This place can blow literally any minute, man. All right. Last verse I'll give. It says, verse 47: If any man hear my words and believe it not, I judge him not. For I came not to judge the world, but to save the world. And that world he's talking about is Israel, man. All right, that world within a world, man. That's talking about the elect, man. World without end, like the scriptures say. All right. And if any man hear my words, he that rejected me and received not my words, hath one that judgeth him. The word that I have spoken, the same shall judge him in the last day, man. That's right. These words that Yahushua spoke over 2,000 years ago are coming to pass right now. They're judging the people right now. They hold and work right now, man. So you see guys like John Bell Edwards, the Attorney General, they go out and when they enter into a decree or they pass a bill, you thinking in your mind, oh man, damn, their word has a lot of substance. But the Most High is controlling them, man. So whose word is validated at the end of the day? The words of this book or the words of your Constitution, Esau, which is double tongued. And we're not seeing the Bible, so-called the Bible being broadcasted on television and saying people coming against and saying, oh, these words aren't true. Your Bible said this, and I was saying that. Nah, man, the Lord don't change, man. These constitutions, these amendments, they're subject to change, but not the words of the Heavenly Father. Y'all brothers got it.
You have one?
Yeah.
All right. All right, this real quick. This is John chapter 3, verse 19. And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Yeah. Yeah, they love darkness, man. They love to abide in ignorance is bliss, man. That spirit. Saying, oh, well, hey, man, you got to die from something. That's ignorance is bliss, man. Saying, oh, well, hey, well, the Lord ain't coming today. Those prophecies, they're talking about 2,000 years from now. That's ignorance is bliss, man. All right? That's not dealing with knowledge, man. You're going to be destroyed for that, man. Like it tells you in Isaiah, the Lord coming with fire, man, as to render his rebuke with flames, man. That's how the Lord is going to deal with you, man. The Lord not coming to meet you as a man. Are these, did C19 meet you as a man? No. All right? When you see these gas prices hovering over $5, did that meet you as a man? No. Did it say, okay, well, hey, I'm Mr. Gas, I'm Mr. Exxon. Tomorrow I'm going to be $5. No, man, you just went outside and saw it, man. It didn't come to you and say, okay, well, this is what's going to happen. That's how the day of the Lord is going to come, man. You're going to walk outside your door, all right? You're going to slide down on your phone and unlock your phone. You're going to see all this madness and hell breaking loose. There's going to be nothing you can do to stop it. And you're going to realize that the men of the Lord, who you counted for naught and said, oh, he ain't got no money in his pocket. Oh, he ain't got no lineup. He don't come to the club. He don't go out with us. He don't go to the company parties. All those men that took the time out to save their lives through this ministry and lose their lives through the world, they were right in the end, man. We're going to get the biggest upset on this place, man. Like when you down by 40 in the fourth quarter, next thing you know, you're going to run. The Most High is going on a run through these prophecies, man. And then we're going to hit the buzzer beater on this place, man. And the crowd's going to go wild, man. All right? You got it, bro.
All right. This is Matthew 5 and 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your
Start at 14.
This is Matthew 5 and 14. It says, ye are the light of the world, a city that is set on a hill that cannot be hid, man. And that's the elect, man. All right? Because the elect are what? Shining that light, which is this truth, man. All right? Which is this word. All right? We're raising up the banner, man. All right? And proclaiming it through the earth, man. All right? That the prophecies are going to come to pass. All right? That this place is going to fall. All right? That this place is going to be destroyed. And that the Israelites are going to be back in their rightful place, man. All right? Ruling the earth, man. Starting with Yahweh Shah. All right? The apostles, the 144,000, man. All right? And it says, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on the candlestick and give it light unto all that are in the house. All right? It says, let your light shine. It says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven, man. All right? So what? We're gonna shine this light, man. We're gonna tell you what's right, what's from wrong, man. All right? We're gonna speak these words to what, man? To wash you, man. To cleanse you. All right? And that what you'll see us by the way we conduct ourselves, man. That we are true men of the Lord, man. We're fighting this battle, man. All right, we're walking this with you. We're doing the same things.
Right.
All right, that's how you judge a man. Man, it says judge a man righteously, man. All right, even though our righteousness is filthy rags, man, but we're doing the best that we can, man. All right.
We're the underdogs, man. The world is so foolish, man. This society in America is filled with nothing but degenerates, man.
Yep.
No knowledge at all, man. They don't operate in the spirit of the Lord. That's why you see people that they say, what? You don't judge a book by its cover, right? But they judge us. They're prejudiced, right? Prejudice means to prejudge something. So that's what this world does to us. They see us out on the highways and byways. They see us in the supermarket. They see you. Jake might be trying to go and get something that actually benefits his body. You know how we doing drug and foreign body get stuff that actually benefits our body. And they look at us and say, how so-called black man, what are you trying to do and help himself for? Yeah. He's supposed to be smoking weed. He's supposed to be smoking cigarettes, black and mild, all right, consuming tobacco all day. That's what they expect of us, man. But when we upset their own minds and their own emotions about us, that's when they get angry. That's when they get mad because they can't figure us out. We're a mystery unto them. Well, I can't figure this guy out. He comes to work His countenance is straight. He goes to work, clocks out, and go home before we can even say, hey, man, you want a cup of coffee? Hey, where'd he go? Where'd he go, man? And you see his truck leaving off the parking lot, man. That's how we are to this world, man. We don't give this world any space for energy, because as soon as you start giving this world energy, we've seen it time after time, you start bugging out. As soon as you start going back into the world, that world is it's like quicksand, man. If you move too much in quicksand, what happens? You sink. But if you move strategic, all right, and you catch the lifeline that is thrown to you in that quicksand, you can make it out, man. But it takes patience. Go ahead, bro. I got two after y'all. You got some more, then you can keep going.
All right, let me see here. It says, Matthew 5:16, again, I'm going to read it again. It says, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven, man, because we all came from different roads, man. All right? And what we're changing ourselves, man. All right? We're changing ourselves, and we're putting off the world, man, as the brother was saying, man. All right? So that what? When those same people that we have made have been around in the world, man, when we get around them, man, we in a whole different demeanor, man. We in a whole different vibration than them, man. Yeah. All right? We in a whole different. And when they get around us, man, they try to, try to see if we are that old man, but no, man, we stay firm to who we are, man. We stay firm to what we've learned, man. We stay firm to this truth, man. All right? And that's what sets us apart, man. All right? What you got?
You got one of mine?
Go
ahead, huh?
Yeah, I got one, but real quick, I want to go back to that John 3:19 real quick.
Go ahead.
All right, and then after that, I'm going to give my precept. All right, this is John chapter 3, verse 19 again. And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. Yeah, so because, here it is, we're in a world where men, okay, and women, the overall masses of the people, they love darkness and their wicked deeds so much to where, they basically, become, big-headed in it. They become secured in their wickedness, so much to the point to where, because judgment hasn't, been brought upon them, yet to this day, okay, it leads up to, to this mindset. All right, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 8, and that's good
what
to
I told them to get. Yeah.
God,
you
God.
bring it out. That's beautiful.
All right, God. And Baba Kashah wants to read down to verse 13.
God, you got
that whole thing is good. All right, Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11. What's
the sentence, man? It's a judgment. Go ahead.
Yeah, God. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
Amen. Fully set in them to do evil, because what? There's no judgment coming to them, man. As the brother Amani just now saying, man, they don't feel that they're gonna be. They don't feel like they're gonna be judged for the consequences that they've committed, man, because they're living freely, man. All right, nothing's happening to them. Oh, man, I got this job, I got my money, I got my house, but let alone they know that the Lord is preserving them for a greater judgment, man. What you have it? Yes.
Oh, I got one after mine. All right, you read now.
To 13, yeah, God. All right, verse 12. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before Him. Speak on it.
Great. It shall be well, man. Meaning we're going to be in good case, man, because we fear the Lord. We're conscious of what the Lord can do to us if we go off, if we mess up, man. The rest of the world is not. Jacob sneaking a married woman's back window, commit adultery with her, and leave out that window. No judgment has been gone upon him, right? He left, drove in his car, went home. So now he's going to become an even bigger adulterer. Jake get away with murder. He get away with defrauding his brother. He get away with usury. And because the Most High didn't come and judge him right there in that moment, he becomes an even bigger wolf, an even bigger user, even bigger murderer, even bigger robber. And you can use that for Esau, man. Esau Edom. Because all this blood has been shedded of our forefathers, Esau hasn't been, so to say, punished for those things, man. Isaiah 14 chapter hasn't came to pass yet. All right, he hasn't fallen from that rulership just yet, but we see it happening. So therefore, his pride is growing, man, because he hasn't been judged for the things he's done. His pride is growing up, man. It's not going down. He's not humbling himself because you're humbled by judgment. You're humbled by the things that the Lord does, all right, to make you low, man. Esau hasn't been brought low yet, but he's being brought low through these prophecies. This Roe versus Wade, this gas prices, the 8 weeks left of diesel,
yeah,
all right,
gas,
amongst all things, those are things that are going to be a thief in the night to Esau, man, because he sees all these things and he's thinking, okay, well, we got underground bunkers, we can go anywhere in the planet Earth because the Earth was given unto us, all right, and hide and escape judgment. But
low level,
you got to bring it up.
Even these low level Edomites as well, man. They think the same exact way, man. All right, but a lot of them know that their backs been turned on what the elite, man. All right, they're understanding that they're not on the same level, man. All right, and that's why they fight against each other, man. All right, just like in the ancient Roman Empire, man. All right, all those kings that used to fight against each other, man, killing one another, man. All right, to gain rulership, man. All right,
like Caesar, Pompey crashes the first triumvirate. All right, Caesar went out. He was the type of leader where he slept with his men. Not like that, but probably like that. But he actually was on the battlefield. He slept next to him, you know, showing him he was a leader. He went back to Rome and certain things like that, and they plotted against him to kill him, man. All right, but those evils were multiplied on the earth, showing you that amongst Esau, all right, their rulership and leadership is unjust, man. It's full of rape, rob, murder, and backstabbing. They backstab their own people. That's why this country is going into the speed that it's going into. It's transitioning in this country, man. Literally transitioning, man. All right? So this society is going into a lane where total bugness is counted for righteousness. Folly is setting great dignity. You got transformers as politicians, the faces of this place, man. Literally.
Yeah.
On commercials, I saw an ad on YouTube, man. They got a transformer on there, literally in a suit and tie, and you got kids all over. I wish I'd have saved that. It was like 4 in the morning. They had an ad. It was like this transformer going in and saying like some stuff about politics. I'm like, Lord, how long, Lord? Come on, man. And then the Spirit of the Lord is in this place to where people are waking up to this, man. Everybody's not cool with transformers being in politicians and being ahead of everything, man. That's why these uprisings are going to happen, man, because you got people that's disgusted with the way this place is being run, man. They're disgusted with the overturning of Roe v. Wade, which is really righteous because abortion is murder, right? But you got some people that are for this decree and people that are against it. You got people that actually have been benefited by it that are against it, and people that have not been benefited by it that are for it, man. So it's nothing but division and derision in this place. Y'all brothers got it. I got one after y'all.
Division and derision.
Right.
Division is at an all-time high.
Yep.
As well as attacking and defiling children.
Yep.
It says, this is the last verse, Ecclesiastes 8, verse 13. But matter of fact, I'm gonna read verse 12 again. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. All right, verse 13. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High.
Yeah, man, the days of the wicked are as a shadow, man. And we're going to be in the kingdom, and we're going to be like, hey, man, it wasn't that long, huh, Aki? It seemed like it was so long we was catching hell, but now that we beamed up, now that we've been holding this place in the sea of glass, it's not really that long, man. That's the reason that our minds are going to turn to Esau and say, man, was this the man? Because that rulership that you had was just a shadow, Esau. You've only been in power for a shadow, man. Your shadow goes and comes, man. You don't see your shadow all the time. All right? Your shadow doesn't follow you everywhere you go. Sometimes it goes and comes, man. That's how this rulership is, man. Here today and gone tomorrow. But that's the rulership of the wicked. But the righteousness, we're going to be set up. We just been put in time out right now, man. we've been spiritually put in time out, spiritually given a spanking to us. You know how your mom say go on your knees over there for a period of time. And you looking up. Like my parents used to put me on my knees. So I'd be looking up sometime like, I've been over here for like 2 hours now. I show them my knees. I'm like, look at my knees. Like I'd even be telling them like, hey, look at my knees red. I got rocks, gravels done been on my knee. Like how can I? And my people would be like, hey, keep going. Don't ask me. I'm gonna come and tell you when you gonna get up. And that's how the Lord is, man. He gonna come and tell us when we gonna get up out of this place, man. Through this prophecy though. That's why we chase this word, man. When we stop and stop rolling the cameras today, we turn on our engines and leave off of this place, we're gonna be seeing prophecy around here. We're gonna see some type of prophecy, man. On the way home, on our phones, when we get home, tomorrow when we wake up, man. It's always with us, and we connect with it because we're connected with this book, man. This is our heritage. This is our lots, man. Somebody has to be of the elect, man. Not everybody's just gonna be a 2/3, man. All right. Somebody out here, the men of the Lord are special, man. Somebody has those characteristics of integrity, of humility, perseverance, man. And Lord willing, that be us, man. We know we're in good case because we're doing the same. We're singing that song, man. If you in a choir and everybody got a position in the choir, right? Somebody got to play the piano. Somebody got to play the clarinet. Somebody got to play the drums. But when you hear the sound of it, it says one. Everybody is as one, right? That's how the men of the Lord are, man. But when you hear that, how you know when somebody do like this on the piano,
Yeah.
when you hear that off sound in that song, you're like, oh no, something wrong there. Everything's clear, but you hear a little static in there. That's a schism in the body, man. And when you have a body, that body has order, man. You go against the order of the body rejects you and spits you out, man. You throw up, you vomit, man. And we've seen that recently, man. And we don't want to be on that side, man. We give reverence to our apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, man. We wouldn't know half of the things, everything that we know if it wasn't for the apostles and the men of Great Millstone, man. You got it, huh?
You have one up?
I got some at the other,
bro. All right. This Ecclesiastes or Sirach chapter 10, and
let me bring this out first.
Yeah,
it's backing you up on Ecclesiastes 8, right?
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 8.
It's Revelation 22:12. It's verse 11. I'm gonna start at. It says, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still, and he which is filthy, let him be filthy still, and he that is righteous, let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy still," man. Because like the brother read, because punishment on a wicked sinners is not done expediently, it's set in the heart of those to be more wicked, man. So he that is unjust, he that is wicked, keep doing those things, man. We're righteous, Lord willing, we're that number. We're going to keep doing the ways of the righteous because we're not working on our own accord. The Lord is moving us, man. Every step of our body, and that's wonderful to know. We have an advantage knowing that what? We move like this. The Lord did that. We go this way, go that way, bring out this precept, back the brother up, bring out that precept, back the brother up. The Lord brought these precepts up. Somebody comes up and asks us questions, the Lord brought them up. Somebody comes up and is a fruit and remains like the brother Amanya. The Lord did that, man. We didn't do that. All right? You got it, bro. That was it on that.
God. This is Sirach chapter 10, and I'm going to start at verse 13, and I'm going to read down to verse 16. All right, Sirach 10, verse 13. "For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination." You see all types of abominations being poured out throughout this westernized, Americanized, Babylonianized society. Okay, because this society is led by a man who's all about abominations in the first place.
Hey, I got one for you.
Right, you can read it. You can read it real quick.
All right, this is Proverbs 17 and 15. It says, "He that justified the wicked, and he that condemned the just, even they both are abomination to the Lord," man. All right, because what is this devil saying, man? This devil saying that this devil is saying that it's okay to put that Quran maybe, man. All right, he's saying that it's okay for a man and a woman to be together. I mean, a man and a man to be together, man. Shalaki. All right, he's saying all these abominations that's okay to do, man. All right, and he's condemning the just, the righteous order, man, a man and a woman. All right, you know, so forth and so on, man. All right,
Yeah.
but you get the picture, man.
We did that with Roe v. Wade, man. We condemned something that was unrighteous, man. When he first sent the decree out for Roe v. Wade, man, legalizing abortion, that was unrighteous, man. That's how you gonna legalize murder. That's how we know you the devil, Esau. You put all these things in your legislation, in your law, but who is it benefiting? And who is it destroying, man? When we came out, that's why we say when we came out of those physical chains, you put us into corporate slavery, man. Debt slavery. Now we're slaves of debt. Now we're slaves of the legal system. Jake spent 20, 30 years inside of Angola, become institutionalized, and free labor, man. It's easy, man. For you, it's easy for you to put out wickedness, but righteousness it's harder being righteous, man. It's easy to go out here and do something wicked. You can go across the street and punch somebody. You can go across the street and do something, commit adultery, try to shoot at another man's wife, man. But coming here and doing the will of the Father, confining your body, getting your soul in a line, is hard, man.
Hardest thing in the world, man. Nah, man, it's the hardest thing in the world right here, man. Stand diligent to the street, man. All right, a lot of people say, man, you know, you can't go through the things that I went through, man. You can't go half of these people.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
Walk a mile in my shoes. But yeah, man, that's what the world says, man. But really, those are easy tasks, man, compared to what the men of the Lord are doing, man. Out here in this blistering heat, all right, coming out here preaching the word, and our people rejected it, all right. Man, it's really hard, man. All right, but the Lord has given us the spirit to endure, though, man. All right, because we know we know that, Lord willing, we have a reward in the end, and that's by faith. And that comes from the Lord.
Back me up real quick. 2 Timothy 4:2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
That's right, man.
This is 2 Timothy chapter. It's the book of 2 Timothy chapter 4, verse 2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine.
That's right, man. It says in season, out of season, man, having to deal with these different elements out here, man. All right, and it also says, man, you know, with long suffering, man. All right, we're long suffering in the truth, man. All right, because we earn for the Lord to come back, man. All right, we gotta face these different demons out here in the world, man. All right, at home. All right, we go out about in our day when we're going to work. All right, we gotta be long suffering with seeing these things, man. Being vexed in the spirit, man. All right.
Verse 3, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall be turned unto fables.
That's right, man. Our people have been turned into fables, man, which is the philosophies of Esau, man. All right, this philosophy that Jake has eaten up, man. Okay, again, as we were saying yesterday, that black culture and all that other stuff that Esau pushes out there and portrays, man. All right, that is the doctrines that Esau has pushed out there for our people to destroy themselves, man. All right, and you can look at it today, man. All right, it's the example of it. All right, everything that you see today is the example. All right, of what happens whenever we fall away from the Lord, man. All right.
All right. So back in Sirach chapter 10, verse 13, for pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities, and overthrew them utterly. Okay, verse 14. The Lord hath cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. The Lord hath plucked up the roots of the proud nations. Okay, and here it is. We have yet another proud nation, okay, ruling over the planet Earth once again, and that's America. America, Babylon the Great, the mother of all harlots and abominations. All right, it says, verse 15, the Lord hath plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. Verse 16, the Lord overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. All right, and when you go throughout the history, in the scriptures and the prophecies and whatnot, some of the main reasons why the Lord overthrew these different heathen nations and their empires was because of their pride. The Lord will set them up for a period of time, okay, and through, and over time, through worshiping that wicked left-hand gods and their customs, and as well oppressing the holy people, or the children of Israel, they will begin to magnify themselves in their own hearts and begin, to be proud. They were hard in their heart. All right, and then the Lord would eventually, send out his prophets amongst that kingdom, to prophesy against that kingdom, to prophesy against their nobles and their rulers, all right, and tell them their downfall. And the Lord has set up prophets again, once again in this modern day Babylon to do the same exact thing to Esau, Edom. Okay.
Hey, Baba Kushab, could you start from 1 and read
Right,
down to 4?
Yeah.
Because that's brother gonna jump back to 1 because I believe in verse 4 it says in due time the Lord is gonna set one up that's profitable. And we're waiting for that. That's us, man. That's us. Lord willing, we are that number. We're gonna profit this whole entire universe, man. Those guys that you see in Louisiana, in Texas, in New York, in Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, California, North Carolina, South Carolina, man, London, Italy, Rome, Virgin Islands, man. Those are the next judges of this place, man. And we ain't the next Jeff Landry's. We ain't coming in those 3-piece suits, man. All right? We're coming in the law. We're coming in the volume of the book like Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, Amani.
Okay. This is Sirach, chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. Keep on going.
Bring it out again for brother.
Okay. Sirach, chapter 10, verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
That's right, man. It says a prudent man is well ordered, man. All right, that's a man of the Lord, man, because what he's being vigilant, he's being spiritual. All right, so what he's gonna guide his people in the right direction, man. All right, but a man that is perverse or ain't got no order about himself, man, he's gonna what? He's gonna move off his flesh, man. All right, he's gonna be encouraged. All right, but he's gonna be encouraged. All right, the affairs of this world, man. All right, now that Yahweh Shai, which is the spirit. All right.
Right.
Verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. In what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
That's right, man. A king is reflective of their people, man. Just like a man is of his woman.
Yeah, people is reflective of the king.
God, I'm sorry, Shalakia. People is reflective of a king, man. All right. Just as a woman is reflective of a husband, man. All right. Because what, man? I give you an analogy, man. If a woman goes out, man, and she's going out and she's gathering abroad, acting drunk and whatnot, all right, that means that man has not given her any type of order, man. All right, how to conduct herself, how to carry herself, how to be around people. All right.
The scriptures tell you a portion of a wicked man is given to a wicked woman.
Yeah.
So if you got a woman that's out there being devious, scheming, all right, which we know a multitude of you women do. You're devious even when your child is in your womb. You want to have sex with different men, man. Giving your body up to different men. When you have a child in your womb, Eve get pregnant, the woman get pregnant and say, well, that's a burden onto me. Let me go and fix that, snip that, like they say, snip, snip, snip. That's why the Lord knows your thoughts, man. He knows when it starts getting hot outside, what do you declare that? Hot girl summer. When it starts getting cold outside, you say, oh, well, it's cuffing season. For real, bro.
Yeah.
You all know we grow up in these towns, man. Oh, it's cuffing. It's a little cold outside. Yeah. It's cuffing season. Trying to get down next to somebody that's warm my body up, man. It's madness, man. So you people are going to get your judgment, whether it be Eve, whether it be 2/3 men's of our people, because you're going to get judged as well, man. All you other groups, IUIC, ISUPK, because you have some elect in those groups, but the Lord is going to deal with that and get them out of there, man, in due time. But the multitude and the majority you reprobates in those groups, you're going to be destroyed, man. You chicken eating, beer drinking, adulterous ass niggas, you're going to be destroyed, man.
Red cups.
Yeah, man. Love to come out 2-3 times a year, 4-5 times a year, when events are going on, to put some meat on the grill, talk that Christianity, man, that bullshit, man. Our Lord ain't dealing with that, man. You think when the Lord Yahushua came on the scene, he was telling people to come back and come back to Christ, or did he know he was Yahushua, man, or did he speak the Hebrew, man? Come on, man. We ain't dealing with this Americanized system, this westernized system, man. Yeah. Once you start coming out of that mindset, the Lord is going to give you a different path, man. And yeah, it's going to be tough, man. These brothers, this brother mine, this brother Unwise, will tell you, our lives ain't easy, man. Our lives are very hard. From the apostles on down to the least of us, our lives are tough, man. We get put in tough circumstances. We get faced with tough trials, man. But we go through it, and this is what takes us through it, man. You got it, man.
All right. Sirach 10, verse 2 again, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. You know, all these people that you see walking around in Babylon, you know, all drugged up and bugged out. Okay, walking around with green colored hair, red colored hair, purple colored hair. You know, all these piercings in their nose and their lips and stuff like that. They, like the brothers were just saying, that's all a reflection of the rulers of the society. But because behind closed doors, these are, these politicians, these presidents, these judges and whatnot, they all, do these same exact things behind closed doors when they worship their left-hand gods.
Oh, yes,
Bohemian Grove and all these things.
Yeah.
You want to speak on it now?
Yeah, beautiful point, because, like you said, these judges, these politicians what do? They put their gown on, and then they say, okay, well, your life is in my hand. 20 years for you, 40 years for you. It's like nothing to them, man. A life for you, all right? Then when they take that gown off, they go home, commit sodomy, snort cocaine. Most of these judges out here, they're coke heads, weed heads, sodomites, man. Popped and getting popped. And those are the people that have your lives in your hand. So if you don't want to see it the Most High's way, you're going to see it in a way of judgment. Israel, you so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes, you want to trust your enemy? You want to trust these sodomites out here? You want to trust these activist groups? You're gonna be held with those thorns of Egypt, man. You're gonna be pierced through, man, with many sorrows. And like the brother said, I used to work for a judge, Jake, man. And this Jake used to eat bear, man. So I'm talking to him. I'm sitting down talking to him one day. So he like, man, what you like to eat? I'm like, man, I be mostly on the healthy tip. I ain't got a lot of money, so salad. I eat like some turkey. I'm in a roundabout way. I'm going, through the law.
Yeah.
Righteous way of. I'm just listing some things that's lawful to eat. Yeah. So he like, oh man, just throw away your diet. I was like, what you mean throw away my diet? What you eat? So he's talking about wild boar. He hunt wild boar. Bear, I eat bear. He was like, man, I got several pounds of bear meat in my refrigerator, man. Turtle, squirrel, backstrap rabbit. Backstrap is deer, I believe, but rabbit.
They got backstrap.
Yeah, man. Rabbit, all these things, man. But this was a judge, right? This is the person that has your life in your hands, can tell you you're free or you're guilty, man. a decipherer of the law, right? But doing all these wickedness and madness, man. These are the people that rule over us, and we're tired of it, man. That's why the brother gonna get verse 4. I read down to verse 4 about the shot.
God. Sirach 10, verse 3, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
Right? Prudence means carefulness, man. We govern ourselves with carefulness, don't we?
Yep.
Yes. We're careful about what we put into our body, what we say to another brother, all right? Our prayers to the Lord, all right? Our anastrophia, our mindset, our thoughts, man. Even sometimes man, anything will go through your mind, man. We even careful about the things that we thought. Hey, Lord, forgive me for those thoughts that I've thought. Forgive me for the things I've been thinking, man. That's prudence. And through prudence, we're going to inhabit the cities, man. The places of the earth, man. Jerusalem, New Jerusalem, man. It's going to be inhabited by righteous men, righteous judges, righteous kings, priests, rulers, man. Under Yahushua, because Yahushua is the ultimate embodiment of that, man. We're trying to strive like that, man. Yahushua had everything under subjection, everything under control, man. From his body to his mind to his spirit, man. All right? And that's what we long for. That's what we're doing right now. That's why we do this work, because when we come out here, we get refreshed. Certain things might be hurting us. Certain things might be vexing us in our mind. We start bringing out this word. It's like everything goes out the window, man. And this is the only thing that matters, which will, man. Prophecy will stand. You got it, God.
God. In verse 4, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
That's right, as the brother said, one that is profitable, man. All right, and that's the ones that have been doing the word, man, diligently, man. All right, as the brother was just now saying, what, man, we're preparing ourselves, man. All right, we're rehearsing the righteous acts, man. Watching what we say, all right, because that's very important, man. Watching what you say, because that has a tell on how people look at you through a light, man. All right, the way that you conduct yourself, all right, that's influence to other people on how to act, how to treat other people, man. All right, so forth and so on, man. All right, so all of these things are important, man, and we're like I said, we're rehearsing the righteous acts. All right, so that when that time comes, man, that transition comes, all right, we know what to do, man. All right, what you got, y'all?
Well, you want me to keep reading?
Is that in that?
That was verse 4.
That was it. All right.
Yeah.
I got a quick one. Maybe y'all put it on mine. It's Isaiah 55 and 11. It says, I'm going to start at 10. It says, for as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth in bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth, which is the mouth of the prophets. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So it's going to prosper unto us. It's going to accomplish the things that the Lord pleased. This word is going out, and it's accomplishing prophecy, man. Like it tells you in Revelation, the testimony that Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So the things that we push out, the things that we say, they're happening on the planet Earth. If you're not pushing out these things and they're not coming to pass, you're not a prophet, man. Prophecy means to say before, to see before, man. That's what we do. We're coming out to get more fruit out of here, man. In this lafayette area, man. Lord willing, we're going to say a prayer that we get more fruit out here, man. More brothers to help, be a help for this camp, man. All right? And we're going to pray for all the other brothers across the four corners that the Lord brings fruit in amongst y'all camp, man. Fruit that remains and stays, man. It's sincere. Sincerity, man. That's what the Lord is looking for. Get that word sincerity, just off Google real quick, man. Yeah. That's what the Lord is looking for, man. The Lord ain't looking for proud niggas, because Esau is proud. And Esau is going to be destroyed. So why would the Lord be looking for prideful men? The Lord is looking for humble, meek, contrite spirit, man. And that's the spirit that we're in, man. Mindful of what brothers are bringing out, saying, hey, can I bring this out? Do you mind if I bring that out to back you up? no matter how high we get, like the scriptures say, the more thou greater thou art, the more humble thou self, man. We're going to be great men in the sight of the Lord, so the more humble we have to be. Somebody comes into the camp or comes up, we're going to greet them with humility until the Spirit says, oh, that's a demon right there. Oh, that's a heathen right there, man. The Spirit is going to determine that. But until then, we're greeting them with humble and humility, man. You got it up there, Mike.
All right. This is the definition of the word sincerity. All right. And this is coming from Google. It says the quality of being free from pretense, deceit, or hypocrisy.
That's right, man. Speaking of that,
Can you bring out one more time?
God, the definition of sincerity from Google, it says the quality of being free from pretense, deceit, or hypocrisy.
It's like deceits, hypocrisy, man. All right, saying one thing but believing the other, man. All right, you gotta just be humble, man. You gotta be humble, man. All right, you gotta be humble, as the scriptures say. Come to the Lord as a newborn babe, man. All right, that's how we have to come, man. We have to come in that light. All right. Matter of fact, let me grab that.
boy,
No, that was it. Just that one liner.
I got a little bit more. It's Isaiah 55:12. It says, for ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains, the hills shall break forth before you into singing, and all the trees of the field shall clap their hands, man. And that's going to be us, all right, being applauded by us being profitable to the land, man. When the righteous are in rule, like the scriptures tell you, the earth rejoice, man. When the wicked are bear rule, the earth mourning, and we're seeing nothing but mourning going on in America, man. Nothing but uproars and people, nothing but protests, because the wickedness are the wicked are in rule, man, and the wicked are proud in rule, man.
Yes.
They're proud. They know they're in rulership, like they got go back to them again. All right, the attorney general, which that whole meeting they had, which yesterday it was here in Lafayette. It was at the Cajun Dome.
Okay.
Cajun Dome Center, man. That's where they had that meeting where he was like suit up. It was here in Lafayette. So the Lord, he's gonna wake up. Lord willing, he wakes up Lafayette and the surrounding area, because there's more than 3 men that believe in this place, man. With all these things going on, attorney general in that building right there, all the attorney generals from around the United States, they having press conferences, they having search and seizures around here. Man, they got men of the Lord around here, man. So wake up, Jay, and come back to the law, statutes, and commandments and get in order, man. All right? You got it, huh? You got one? I got a quick one, huh? It's Jeremiah 16:16. I was holding this from earlier, but this is going into it. It's Jeremiah 16:16, because it's going to be a point of time where we're out here fishing, but we're going to get those spiritual powers, Lord willing. We're going to turn from fishers to hunters, man. All right? And when we come down, when New Jerusalem comes down from out of the heavens, we're going to hunt you Edomites, man. All right? With that sword that the Lord has given us, man, those spiritual powers. It's Jeremiah 16:16. It says, behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord, and they shall fish them. Right? That's what we're doing right now on the highways and byways. We're fishing. We're fishers of men. And we got different techniques that we use to fish you out, man. To say, okay, well, he's coming in this type of spirit. He's coming with the Old Testament is done away with, New Testament is done away with. He's coming with a Holy Trinity. Certain things like that. So we fish and we get it out of the scriptures to edify, man, for edification purposes. But look what's going to happen after. It says, Jeremiah 16:16, the middle part, it says, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. That's right, man. I'm talking about your elites that go into these underground bunkers with your philosophies, because you got the earth right now. Yeah, you got the earth. You got money. You can go underground. You can hide. You can dig in the hell. But the Most High, through his men, we're going to seek you out, and we're going to expose you, man. Verse 17, the last verse, it says, for mine eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face, neither is there iniquity hid from my eyes. So the Most High sees you, man. He sees the state of mind you're in, and it's safe to say that 2/3 of our people, the Most High knows you ain't coming back, man. He knows the exact ones that are destined for that lake of fire, man. for all this hell. He knows exactly how you're gonna pass, exactly how you're gonna be given judgment, and exactly the moment of time. That's why the brother brought it out. The vision is yet for a point in time. That vision concerns evil and good, man. It's not just good; it's evil as well. A part of the vision, man. So we're seeing it being played out on planet Earth, and we're, Lord willing, we're blessed to be a part of it, man. Y'all brothers got it.
I got one coming up real quick. So let me put on my phone.
Yeah, man.
Right.
What? You got it, bro. It's like
All right, this is let's see. This is Psalms 82 and 5. Man, it says, "They know not, neither will they understand. They walk in darkness, and all the foundations of the world, the earth is out of course, man." All right.
you read it?
Psalms 82 and 5. Psalms 82 and 5. So like, I don't know if that's the. I don't think that's the one. You got yours up?
Yeah, just back up the brother Wadia, because the Lord, knows all of them that ultimately won't repent. Because ultimately, the Lord created them,
That's the one.
to be condemned in these latter days into not. Because the Lord, ultimately created, He had it written in the story, before the foundation of the earth, for 2/3 of our people to not, receive this truth here in the latter days,
Right.
And there's nothing we can do, against that. That's just the Lord's story. Okay, that's a part of his movie. All right, this is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 19. Nevertheless, the foundation of the Most High standeth sure, having this seal: the Lord knoweth them that are His. All right, the Lord knoweth them that are His. So just as the Lord knows those that are not His, are the 2/3. Well, just as the Lord knoweth those that are His. Okay, His elect. His elect that were chosen before the foundation of the earth.
Right.
To be justified and covered by the blood of Yahushua. It says, "The Lord knoweth them that are His, and let everyone that nameth the name of Hamashiach depart from iniquity."
Right.
And that's ultimately what it's all about. Naming the name of Yahweh Shemashah. Because here it is. Earlier, when we started this camp, when the brothers were around the corner, you had a chick, Jake woman, a chick who, she said she followed the IUIC, and she was asking, what camp were the brothers part of. All right, but if you're the elect and you're part of the IUIC, okay, for example, man, hey, you gotta get up out of that camp, because they're coming at you in the name of Christ. But as I just read, everyone that nameth the name of the Lord, okay, ultimately, those are of the elect, because it all starts with the names of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, you're not gonna get nothing done in this truth without the name. And how much more, salvation. You want to speak on that?
Kind, because earlier we brought up those itching ears. She had an itching ear, man. She was like, "Oh, y'all Israelites." But she knew when IUIC because of our presentation, man.
Yeah.
So therefore, she said she watched IUIC. She didn't say, "Oh, y'all IUIC." She was like, "Oh, y'all Israelites."
Yeah.
Right. So it was like, "Yeah, we Israelites according to the Bible." All right. And she said she watched IUIC, and I said, "We're not IUIC. We're GMS, Great Millstone." She was like, "Okay, I'm gonna look it up." All right. But we got a lot of people that drive by Shalom, man. Come on, Commodore, get out here, man. Whatever city you're in close proximity to, go to the men of the Lord in that city. The Lord has set up men in that city, man. Go deal with them and get edified, man. So you could be out here presenting your body and live a sacrifice, and so those that hear you could be saved, man. Because we're not only doing this for ourselves, we're doing this for our family, huh? Hakeem? We're doing this for our so-called loved ones, right? In the world, man. Our moms, dads, because ultimately, if we're the men of the Lord, they're going to come back through us, man. Whether they get beamed up, because they may be beamed up, man. Yeah. Some of our family members may be beamed up, mom, dad, if they believe, man, in 1/3, man. They're part of the 1/3. It's men, women, and children, man. All right? So we're doing a noble task right now, man. What you see the brothers doing, the apostles on down to the least of us, this is a very noble and honorable task, man. Because not only are we thinking of ourselves, we're thinking of our family, man, so-called family. In the end of the day, man. So we are the great debaters. We are those men that stand up for our nation, man. That's us. Y'all brothers, guys, we're gonna get one or two more and take it out.
Yeah, one on Moss.
I got one right here.
You can go with yours first, huh?
Yeah, come. This Isaiah to back up the brother wide your point, because ultimately, we're doing this, first and foremost to make ourselves a living sacrifice to Yahweh Shema Shai, for us to be delivered, but also for the rest of the elect to be delivered. Right. We're feeding as well as leading the sheep under Yahweh Shai. Okay, in which that sheep is also part of our families, our moms, dad, uncles, siblings, and so on and so forth. Right? It says this Isaiah chapter 59. I'm gonna start at verse 20. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion. All right, the Redeemer being Yahweh Shai, because He redeemed us back to the Father from us breaking those covenants. Right? It says, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion, which is the Israelites, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord. And those that are turning from transgression in Jacob are the remnant. Okay, the elect in these latter days. All right, now verse 21. As for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Lord. My spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth, shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, saith the Lord, from henceforth and forever. And that's ultimately going to be fulfilled when that second covenant comes in. All right, was that covenant is going to be established with us. Lord willing, we be at that number of the elect, okay, that are going to be deemed up to be initiated into that new covenant. And as well, like it just says, upon our seeds and our seed seed. So not only is that covenant going to be established with us, but as well our children, okay, in Lord willing, our parents, the people in our families, our siblings, uncles, grandparents, and so on and so forth are going to be of our seed and our kingdom, because really, our families are in their simplicity right now, but we're not praying against them, so to speak, because ultimately we want to see them get it right. We want to see that covenant be established with them, okay, in the kingdom, all right, soon to come. Yeah. All right.
How many brothers say, man, they got love for their mothers, love for their fathers? Yeah. You just out here disrespecting your mothers, your fathers, man. All right. One of the commandments is what? Honor thy mother and thy father, man. Right? So we know that they're not dealing on the knowledge we're dealing with. Therefore, we treat them accordingly. That don't mean we just disrespect them, because if the Most High didn't deal with them to bring forth us, we wouldn't be here, man. Yeah. So we know that, man. You gotta be in your right mind in this thing, man. You don't prey on the weak. We know we got this knowledge. Our family members, certain members, we feed them with a long-handled spoon. It's a terminology that says you feed someone with a long-handled spoon, which means you deal with them, but from afar, man. Yeah. When you come around, you deal with them, but it's as if you're not of them. You might be around them for however long, but you're not of them, man. You got to show them that you have a stance that you're taking, man. And they all know that. That's what we're doing right now. This is our stance that we're taking. Yeah, it's controversial, but it's going to lead us to everlasting life, and Lord willing them, like the brother's going to bring out. You got to break it down and take it something.
This is 1 Timothy 4:16. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, man, because when we continue in the doctrine, we take heed. Whenever we continue in the doctrine and we take heed, all right, we're setting the example to our family members, man, hoping that they get the message. It says, for in doing thou shalt both save thyself, all right, and them that hear thee, all right, because what we're trying to show, to be an example of Yahweh Shah, man, all right, that you are doing the right thing, man, all right, that these words that we speak, that we do believe in them, man, that they are true, all right. That's the reason why we come out every week, all right, to prophesy this Bible, all right, as a testimony, man, all right. You got something up? All right. With that being said, man, Lord willing, it was edifying. We're gonna face the east, and we're gonna give honors to
Yahweh. Ba'ashem,
Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Arakakadash.
All right, come out to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and blessings to you, Akim. This person is true and sincere. Until the next time, say shalom.
Shalom. Kwam Yashala.
Kwam Yashala.
Abba.
Baba Ba.
Until next time, I give shalom.